This male teacher found a pair of magical glasses. As long as he put them on, he would see the red lines on other people's heads. He took off his glasses unconfidently. However, he put them on again, and it was still the same. At this time, Officer Han, with red lines all over his head, came in and took off his glasses quickly. At this time, he didn't know the true meaning of the red lines. Officer Han came to investigate Shanae's case because he accidentally fell from the school building last night. From the scene, it seems that Shanae committed suicide by jumping off the building, but Soo-yeon insisted that she was murdered. Officer Han wanted to know why she said that. Soo-yeon asked him to find the glasses that Suna wore before, and she would tell him the secret of the red string. At this time, the English teacher Zhang Yu, who picked up the glasses, was having dinner at his sister's house. He found that there were 3 red strings on his sister's head, and one of them was connected to his brother-in-law's head. At this time, Zhang Yu finally understood that the number of red strings represented how many people had had relationships with them, and the red strings of the 2 people were connected together. That means they must exercise together. After 3 rounds of drinking, Zhang Yu and his brother-in-law were about to go downstairs to cool off. At this time, he found that one of the red wires on his brother-in-law's head was connected to the outside of the elevator. Zhang Yu guessed that his brother-in-law's cheating partner must be in this unit. After the 2 of them finished smoking downstairs, his brother-in-law subconsciously pressed the 4th floor when he got on the elevator. Then he canceled it and pressed the 4th floor for home. While his brother-in-law was looking at his phone, Zhang Yu secretly pressed the 4th floor again. He guessed that his brother-in-law's secret must be there. When the elevator opened, the red line on his brother-in-law's head was on the 4th floor. Zhang Yu was about to go and see who was here, but was suddenly pulled back by his brother-in-law. The next day when he went to work, he discovered a little secret in the office. Just when Zhang Yu was stunned, the class teacher said that this pair of glasses was very suitable for him. So Zhang Yu turned around and asked the other party what he would do if he found out that his relatives were having an affair. Before the class teacher could answer, my mobile phone suddenly rang. Of course it got stuck. This kind of situation has a great impact on my editing. It's too expensive to buy a new phone. Buying a second-hand one is much more cost-effective. I found that the second-hand mobile phones of Juan are very good. My Apple 14 Pro only costs more than 3,300 yuan. It has 1 less camera button than 16, but it is 2,800 yuan cheaper. Now the upgrade of new models is not big. Buying a second-hand one is more cost-effective. Moreover, the mobile phones of Juan have been tested for many rounds and are more reliable than ordinary second-hand ones. His iPad mini 6 is also very good. Buy a reliable one. I recommend this second-hand score. This is a relatively weak class teacher. What the eyes see may not be true. If I found out, I would definitely tell everything. Then I would see with my own eyes how bloody it would be. When Zhang Yu and his sister returned home at night, he suddenly found the courier from 401 downstairs. The sister said that the company didn't know why they always wrote the wrong address on the 10th floor. Zhang Yu seemed to understand why and offered to help. The courier sent it back. However, a young woman from the 4th floor just came back. Zhang Yu secretly watched her outside the door. Later he learned from his sister that his brother-in-law would not be home for several days every time he went on a business trip, so the next day Zhang Yu secretly followed him up. When they arrived at a high-end hotel, his brother-in-law was indeed with the woman on the 4th floor. Zhang Yu quickly called her. His brother-in-law hid aside and lied like a thief. Zhang Yu walked to the table and secretly wrote down the room number. Not long after, he found his brother-in-law's room. When the door opened, Zhang Yu dragged his brother-in-law out. However, in order not to destroy his sister's family, he finally decided to give his brother-in-law a day to solve the problem with the woman. After saying that, he left without looking back. You buried my sister's house. However, the next day, Zhang Yu found the woman's social account. He found that the other party had posted a photo of her pregnancy, which made Zhang Yu very angry. He was so angry that he immediately came to his brother-in-law's company. But when he got here, Zhang Yu was confused. His sister was driving a car and ramming into another car, crazily. The woman on the 4th floor was also at the scene. It seemed that his sister had discovered their affairs. Zhang Yu saw this scene and immediately walked up and helped his sister out of the car. Why is it like this? No. Why is it like this? Zheng Yu was confused. He didn't understand what his sister meant by asking this question. At this time, his brother-in-law finally rushed over. When he saw Zheng Yu and his sister, he ignored them and walked quietly to the woman on the 4th floor. It seemed that they were the true love. Zheng Yu was so angry that he rushed directly to his brother-in-law. His sister called out to Zheng Yu in time, and then his brother-in-law and the woman left in a hurry. Zheng Yu didn't understand why his sister was so humble. His sister's words almost made him drop his jaw.